Occurrence number 3. Yep, yeah. What is happening? This thing just like eating stuff.
Ой, мамочка, блин, не могу, я уже здесь.
Ooh, the scary one.
Алло, привет. Ты в обед что, не приедешь, нет? Во сколько? Ага, ладно, все, давай.
It's the last occurrence that's hard to explain. Somehow, the garment in the basket appears to throw itself into the washer. It could be that the video is playing in reverse, making it seem as though it threw itself in when it actually fell into the basket. But even if the video wasn't reversed, it doesn't explain how the laundry fell into the basket on its own. Viewers can't seem to explain this final clip, but what do you think? Had a poltergeist been caught on camera, or was this something else?
What do you think?
General Shim is resting on his rooftop when he sees something that leaves him terrified. General Shim writes, I just wanted to loiter on my house's rooftop because the breeze there is soothing and fresh, but little did I know that someone else would be there with me. This is what he saw.
I think I might have seen.
General Shim hopes that this was just a coconut on a tree. But what do you see? Could this be a case of pareidolia, or an actual sinister looking entity?
Yeah.
A family buys a doll from a thrift store, but ever since buying it, there's been nothing but strange occurrences taking place inside their home.
And get rid of it.
They believe that the doll is haunted and is therefore responsible for the strange activity that's been happening. From toys turning on by themselves to things moving on their own. The family is stuck in a house that they believe is haunted. The family has no idea as to how they could stop the strange activity. But then one day, a friend of the family suggested that they light a white candle by the doll in the hopes that doing so would stop the activity. They do just that, but something very strange happens. The family sets up a camera in front of the doll to capture anything unusual that happens.
You know where the higher power is?
This is what they caught.
What?
You know where the higher power is? Yeah, it's up there.
Call Sam and Dean too.
They don't need to go.
The candlelight mysteriously gets brighter, but unfortunately, this had no effect on the strange activity. Things only appear to get worse. But then one day, the strangest incident happens.
Shoot.
The daughter is playing with the doll when the following is caught on camera.
I don't know why I zoomed into my drink. I'm sorry about that. You need to zoom into this right here.
Can we get you better? You okay, baby? Oh,
I'm not seeing anything.
If you listen closely, you can almost hear what sounds like a slap.
Look at her arm.
The
Did
daughter
you see
even
that?
says that she was hurt.
Look at
But
her
what do
arm
you
just get
think?
fucking
Did the doll
torched.
actually slap her? Or was it something else?
See that?
Amar Kate posted the following video and writes,
Nope.
We should have listened to the dog and not gone downstairs. This is what they caught on camera.
Nope. You lucky you got diesel in your room. Dogs are attuned. They got sensitive. They know when shit's happening.
Right, come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him up here.
Diesel was acting like that. I'd probably come get you. Scared half to death.
That was a right smash. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
What is this? Let me get rid of this. Sorry. There we go.
No, it's not.
Mm.
Yeah, the door's locked too. Just opened it.
Oh my god. Getting horrendous.
Is
This
every
is getting horrendous. Look at it. It's smashed on top of there as well.
That's what it looks like when you have. No. No.
Get my shoes.
That's when you stand with Jesus. Come back up.
That's good.
Not back up.
Shoes are upstairs.
I just seen a whole nother orb.
Yeah, I've been seeing
I
them
don't know if you seen
everywhere.
it. I seen a whole nother
Oh,
orb.
no. Yeah, I've just been
They're in
seeing.
the kitchen.
I've just been seeing orbs all on the videos, and I'm just like,
Forget the keys. It's probably best to just leave. And of course, don't forget the dog. Two friends are inside a room recording someone who appears to be yelling at something. It isn't until they decide to approach this person that they see what it is that they're yelling at. What they saw left them more disturbed than before. This is what they caught.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres acá? ¿Qué quieres? Dime qué quieres. ¿Qué se te perdió? ¿Nos quieres hacer daño? ¿Nos quieres hacer más daño?
Mira, mira de nuevo.
Lárgate.
Nope.
what was that?
The dark figure.
Te ordeno que te vayas de mi casa.
Ay, Diosito lindo.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado Señor tu voluntad. En la tierra, danos hoy el pan de cada día. Y no nos dejes caer en tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén.
Ay, Diosito lindo.
¿Qué quieres? No te tengo miedo. No te tengo miedo.
So she's kicking him off. Dude, that is super dark right
Mira,
there.
¿Qué
regresa.
quieres? Ven, ven, ven. ¿Qué quieres?
There appears to be a small, shadowy figure manifesting and disappearing at the same time. I'll leave it to you to decide as to whether or not this was something paranormal.
Like,
As always, what are your thoughts? A security camera records a child who's inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son when out of nowhere, he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby." This is what was caught.
Nope. Something pushed the baby.
That's not a glitch.
The child, all of a sudden, disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is though, what exactly had pushed him over? The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it?
Yeah.
No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over. As with all videos, it's up to you to decide if this is something paranormal or not. The child's mother has yet to figure that out. But as always, feel free to share what you think. Chucho Gutierrez is a nurse who works at a hospital in Veracruz, a city in Mexico. It's 3 in the morning, and Chucho is filming his colleagues who are currently on break. But, as he records them, something disturbing is seen in the background.
A las 3 de la mañana, cabrón. Mírala, jugando memes como siempre. Chica, no mames, no mames, no mames, no mames, no se madre. No mames. Que verga es eso, güey.
No mames.
A child is seen walking down the hall, but there's something off about this child. Moments later, it reappears, but this time crawling on all fours. Perhaps this might have been a patient of the hospital who passed away. A spiritual cleanse might help with getting rid of those who've died,
It looked like
but
one
whose
of the
presence still
the
lingers.
hospital bed, like super low.
Lowered.
Yeah,
This
like one of the
game,
lowered ones that roll.
you're not ready for it.
That's what I thought it was like.
Ashley Rain and her fiance are away from home when their security camera inside their apartment captures something disturbing. Ashley writes, "We were moving out of our apartment and caught this on our camera. My cat won't take its eyes off of it. This is what she caught."
I don't see nothing.
I can.
I see the white thing. That's all I see.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Ooh. Nope.
Like a cartoon cat.
Dude, look, the cat is looking at it. The cat is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, at first it just looked like another cat staring at it to me. But after that, no.
There appears to be someone or something
The cat
peeking at the
didn't
cat
even
from
say
behind the
nothing.
doorway, but it
Didn't
does so
warn.
in a very strange manner. It seems to
like
be
a
peeking
dog.
sideways, with its hands gripping the doorway's frame on one side. But
Dog would've been like,
as if that wasn't
"Whoa,"
creepy
and
enough,
you would've heard that
it seems to
deep-ass
ascend
growl,
and then disappear.
just like Diesel does.
Both Ashley and her fiance have no clue as to what this could have been.
If you don't know what it is, he's like,
Now, this
"Whoa."
could be someone who had broken into their apartment,
He'll
but
do
there's
it at the
something
front
odd about this
door, back
person,
door, no matter
and
what
what
it
they
is.
do seems physically
If it's
impossible
his
for
own
anyone to do.
reflection,
It's a good thing Ashley is
I don't
moving
know
out,
if this is-
as I doubt she'd
Maybe
want to
he'll
stay
shut
there
the-
after seeing this.
That's your face. Oh. Okay.
Morales, Debbie, and her friends are tubing through a canal when they capture something creepy on camera. The video was taken on July 8th of 2018, but prior to this date, about 5 years ago, someone had drowned in the same canal that Morales is in. Little does she know that she and her friends would capture something disturbing. Take a look.
What you think? What we seeing?
Oh, that was them.
What we looking at?
Oh,
The person.
It was only after posting the video on Facebook and being told by viewers about this that she noticed. Viewers think that this might have been the ghost of the victim who had drowned. Others think that this could have been something else, perhaps a creature. No one knows for sure, but it seems like
It
more
looks
people
like a dead
believe
body.
that this might be the spirit of a deceased.
Yeah.
But of
it's
course,
very white
what are your
and
thoughts?
looks like it's got
Ghost
hair.
or not? My friend
We're
Audrey
already-
told me her daughter had a friend she played with, thinking just an imaginary friend. Audrey couldn't believe how fast her daughter's room would get messy right after cleaning it. So as her daughter was in the room talking to herself, Audrey decided to take a photo. Later that night, Audrey was skimming through the photos, and this is what was in the photo. Audrey also adds that if you look closely, there appears to be a floating head by the closet doorway.
well,
Now, I know some
Does she
people
have
are
a
against
doll right
this,
there?
but maybe using a Ouija board might help in finding out if your child is playing with a ghost. But it's probably best to seek help elsewhere, as reaching out to the dead seems like a bad idea.
I'm not playing with them.
Bailey B works at an old theater that is set to be haunted. Although Bailey loves his job, there's something about it he wishes he could change. He often works at night, and he doesn't like this. For some reason, whenever Bailey's on stage, he can't help but feel like there's someone there. It almost feels like there's someone watching him. It's for this reason that he often records while working.
I've seen
But then
those
one
videos.
night, Bailey receives a notification
They're like
that a
up
sensor
top.
has detected motion inside the theater. Bailey writes, "This is the scariest thing that has ever happened to me. I might quit." This is what he captured.
It's 9 p.m. on a Saturday. This is my life. So I'm walking through the main stage.
I look mean and weird on the chair.
Here, I'll flip it. Okay. Ghost light is on. No one in here. Hello? Okay.
You can see one, standing two.
Oh yeah. I can barely see the second one.
It's like the one in the middle is like
Bailey
white.
was in total shock and was trying to process what he'd seen.
Like
Now, it could be that someone had broken in and decided to seat themselves on the balcony.
Person to me.
But given the history of this place, which has had numerous paranormal occurrences, Bailey can't shake the thought of this being a ghostly encounter. But if anything, Bailey can rest assured that he isn't losing his mind, as what he captured on camera shows that someone or something was actually watching him. The following video was submitted by Maria, who had caught her dog acting very strange. Maria writes, "It's been several days that my dog's been acting strange. She doesn't want to go to her bed, and she seems so scared to the point she starts shaking. So tonight, I decided to record her, and this is what I captured."
Nope.
I think I would just let the dog be.
Looks like that door is open.
She said no.
That looks open. Definitely not closed.
For some reason, Maria's dog can't help but shake whenever she's near a specific room in the house.
This door's open. That
Now,
door's
it's
open.
obvious that her dog
Too
is
many
shaking
doors
out
are
of
open.
fear,
All
but the real
doors are
question
open.
is why? What might be the reason as to why she's behaving like this? Maria believes that a
spiderwebs
ghost
over
might
there
be
in that
responsible
corner.
for her dog's strange
I
behavior.
would
Given the belief that some pets can see things
don't-
humans can't, could it be that she's actually seeing something? Now, what's even more creepy about this is that Maria claims to have caught the ghost on camera.
You don't.
According to her, there appears to be a face by the door. If you look closely,
Oh.
you'll be able to see it. What exactly was causing Maria's dog to act this way?
I thought I saw a face. Oh, that was.
Celia Santos had posted the following video on Facebook and states that something terrifying had occurred at a mall in Brazil. The video was taken at 2:30 in the morning by a security guard who works there. He was sure that he was the only person inside until he saw the following. The security guard had recorded
That's why
this
he was
in the hopes that
running.
people would believe him when telling them about this terrifying encounter. This is what he caught.
Say something.
Something. No. No. He's the only one there.
Trying to see what you sound like.
There appears to be a little girl on the escalator, who then disappears moments later. Now, this could have been an actual child, But what's a child doing inside a mall at 2 in the morning?
I don't know.
I can't think of anything to explain this, other than this being a child who was accidentally locked inside. Now what's even more strange about this is that the escalator was powered off during the time of this recording. Knowing this, it doesn't make sense that the child was able to travel up smoothly without taking a single step. All in all, this one's pretty creepy. Fernando Victor works at a train station. What he does there specifically is unknown, but regardless of his task, he always seems to have late night shifts. However,